Star Wars has been working hard weaving story elements into various properties to flesh out how this happened.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Do we believe this?
It cannot be. The Emperor is dead.
Dark science. Cloning.
As many have long suspected, the cloning storyline in the Bad Batch has led to Project Necromancer, creating Palpatine a clone with a high midichlorian count. This storyline is picked up again in Mandalorian Season 3 during the Shadow Council meeting, with Project Necromancer beginning in the early days of the Empire and carried on well past Palpatine's defeat in Return of the Jedi. Palpatine's resurrection and immortality has long been one of his goals. And as it should be, Palps is the big bad of Star Wars. He's always been 2 steps ahead, and even the beginning concepts can relate back to the opera scene when talking about Plagueis and stopping people from dying. It's nice to have this storyline developed, and I'm sure there are more details to come, but does this change how you feel about the Rise of Skywalker? Not necessarily the movie itself, but Palpatine's return. I liked Ian McDermott's performance as Palpatine, but the logic of concluding a Star Wars trilogy with somehow Palpatine returned, I'm not sure I'll ever really be down with that. Seeing Star Wars in a theater with other fans is important to me, and the overall experience in seeing it opening night in that setting establishes a very long-lasting first impression. I'll admit that I would probably feel much different about The Rise of Skywalker had The Bad Batch and The Mandalorian came out before the movie. Seeing all those plot threads come together on the big screen would have felt rewarding. It's also poetic that the cloning project to give him immortality eventually creates Palpatine's son Dathan, who Sidious rejects because he lacked his power in the Force. His son would eventually have a daughter, Rey, who would go on to defeat Palpatine for good. Again, it doesn't fix the other issues with the movie that some people have, but at least the Palpatine part would feel more earned. Hopefully the next generation of Star Wars fans watch stuff in the right order and get a little more reward when they end it with The Rise of Skywalker, but let's be honest, it might be hard to avoid spoilers with all the memes and videos about it.